Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day and a good time, but if you're not and you're having a tower moment, you've come to the right place. So what do? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out your overall tower moment rating. Maybe. There we go. Sometimes they like to stick in the hot weather. Whatever, go get it. Anyway, then, before the tower, and after, look at the bottom of the deck for more information. We will clarify with 3, 2, and 3, and look at one more card at the bottom of this deck to put it all together and make sense out of all of it. If you've never been here before, welcome to the channel. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates with you. If you've been here before and you're a subscriber, well, you know how this works. Every message here is timeless, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. So, let's get started. On this side of the tower, we have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is the card of you should have known better, but you didn't listen to your higher self. You had a bad feeling about something, but you didn't listen to yourself. That's as plain and simple as it gets. You should always listen to your instincts and yourself, and if you feel like something's a bad idea, you should always try to, listen. Because that always leads to a tower when you don't. And that leads to the Devil card. So this leads to some toxic energy. Yeah, this whole situation will lead to kind of a spiral of bad for a while, and it's going to take some work to get out of it. We'll flip these cards over to find out what you need to do to help yourself, but we're going to find out what happens when you don't listen to yourself. Codependence, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who made your plans for you. You had no say in the matter. You had no... This is when you go on a camping trip when you didn't want to go. This is, I don't want to go on this. If this is going to be your thing, you're going to do it all. I'm not going to have a single say in it whatsoever. And if you manage to put it all together, I'll go then. And then they do, and you go, and it turns into a nightmare because they didn't check the weather and it tornadoed that day. They went out there or whatever. So yeah, this is the energy that you have zero effort in, right? You're just like, whatever, dude. I don't want to do it. It's all you. Codependence. You're gonna let them take over everything, and you're just gonna go along with it, whatever they decide, because you just don't want to be bothered right now. You just don't care. This is laziness. This is the energy of, yeah. And I get it. Nobody likes to hear that. I understand. But sometimes we just don't care anymore. And we just said, you know what? You do you whatever, and I'll just, whatever you decide. Okay? This is the very big energy of that. And you are not listening to yourself, thinking you should absolutely have a say in all of this. But right now, you just can't be bothered. Tower moment. The person you left in charge should have looked for more information, and they were not good at this at all. But they thought they were. It was in their head they were really good at what they were doing, but in reality, they no experience at all, and it's gonna cost you. It's gonna make you suffer. Laziness has a price, and this is going to be that price, because that's going to lead right to the Devil energy. And the Devil energy is regret. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Ace of Swords. Yeah, yep. Should have known better. Listen to yourself. And the 6 of Wands. This is going to be a very big defeat for everybody involved. So, you have this. I don't know what's going on. It's the summertime. I'm going to guess this is a situation where it's hot. You're tired. You don't want to deal with it anymore. So, you just let somebody else take charge. And you pay for it. Not just you, but everybody involved in this is going to pay. All right? So, there's a piece of your brain right now, or your soul, or your spirit, screaming at you you should be involved in this process. But the majority of you is like, I'm tired, I don't want to. You let somebody else do the work. And that not listening is going to get you in trouble. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands here. And the Knight of Wands is basically the player card, somebody who talks a big game. This is somebody who's going to talk enough to say, hey, you believe me, right? You can trust me. I know exactly what I'm doing. You don't need to worry about a thing. And you're going to believe that when you shouldn't. Yeah, this is going to lead to a nasty place if you don't do the thing. And the Death and the Emperor's card are here. This is the death of good ideas. This is where good plans go to die. This is where disaster happens. You should always have a say in things, in big plans that involve you. Never ever just say, you know what, you deal with it. I'm gonna let you take over all the important things, and I'm just gonna exist until it's done, and then we're just gonna go. Or the trip. I keep using the words camping trip or some kind of vacation or something like that because that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like that's what the situation is. This person wants to go on a trip or a vacation, but you don't really want to. But you're like, if you can get it pulled together, we'll go. You'll pay for it, or you'll just show up, or whatever. You gave in to them without a second thought, and it's going to lead to a bad place. Laziness has a price. Not being involved has a price. Not knowing what's going on has a price, and you're about to pay it if this energy resonates with you at all. And this situation has come up, you should definitely be more involved than you are, so you can probably get rid of 90% of these problems before they happen, because they're going to be really dumb problems and they're going to make you mad. They're going to be phone calls not made. They're going to be weather forecasts not checked. They're going to be simple things like that, and things people are going to forget to bring or pack or whatever. You have more experience here than you think about. You're more responsible than whoever's putting this together, and you will suffer if you don't, get involved. So get involved. Get involved. Don't be lazy this time. That's my reading. I'm going to show you the cards, and we will be done. Here we go. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and it's great. I'm glad you made it all the way to the end. I do try to upload every day, so please think about hitting the old subscribe button. Like, subscribe, the things YouTube forced me to say. Otherwise, I will get arrested by the YouTube police. I want that. Nobody wants that. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Stay cool and have a good day. Remember, stay involved. Laziness has a price, and you don't want to pay that one. Bye.